I have a graphic that Lifeway Christian Resources put out this week, according to their research, engagement with the Word of God in America. In America, as Malcolm mentioned a couple of weeks ago, about 90% of people have access to the Bible. They either have the physical book or they can get it online. Those that have the physical book often have 2, 3 copies of that book. But according to Lifeway Christian Resources, the research arm, over half of the people who own a Bible seldom or never read it. It's a sad, sad situation that we have in our country, that we are wanting to go our way and not God's way. Now, this law of freedom, that's an interesting phrase. I emailed it to my son in Atlanta, who's a Bible teacher as well, and he sent me back some of his notes that he had used when teaching this passage. He said, it sounds like an oxymoron. Law of freedom. Freedom in America means the right to do whatever you want to do. No guidelines, no laws. I can do whatever I want to do. That's freedom. That's not the biblical definition of freedom. When it says the perfecting law of freedom, perfect law of freedom, it's really more like perfecting law. God's law, God's rules, God's guidelines wants to take you somewhere. Teleos is the Greek word for that word perfect or perfecting, and it means moving toward an end, moving toward an outcome, concentrating on the end of the matter. So the perfecting law of freedom means you have a choice between being a slave to your passions or living within God's guidelines, which is ultimately going to bring you freedom. Didn't Jesus say, I have come that you might have life and have it more abundantly? And the issue here is authority. Authority, is it going to be my way or God's way? Pastor in Hong Kong, Samuel Song, is at the...
Hey, thanks for watching. To find out more about Houston's First, you can subscribe to our channel or you can go to houstonsfirst.org.